Kelly from Weird Girls, and we are going to felt a Pokemon. And the Pokemon we've chosen is Tepig. So we're gonna kind of, we have everything we need to make a Tepig here. I've got Tepig colors, and I've got some core roving, core fiber, and of course I've got my felting foam and my needles. So Kelly's not so sure about doing the needle part, but we're gonna teach her as we go. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started on our Tepig, we're going to kind of look at the picture, and I'm gonna hold it up so everybody can see it. And I'm gonna kind of look at the shapes that we wanna make. So to get started, we really wanna make like kind of this big ball head right here, and maybe this little potato body, and then what did you say his legs look like?
They look like yams.
And we're gonna make his little yam hams. So
Yam hams. Because he's a pig, get it?
yeah. So we will start doing that. So what we're gonna do is take the core wool, which is this.
Okay.
And it's okay, it won't bite. All right.
I'm not really sure what to do.
Well, I'm gonna show you what to do with it. All right, so put it on your foam, on your pad. Well, you have a brush.
I'm a brush.
And then we're gonna kind of roll it. Just yeah, just kind of roll it like you're kind of scrunching it up really tight.
Am I making a potato or a yam?
You're making we're gonna make a ball first.
Like a ball.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So kind of roll it
That's
pretty
not a
tight.
ball.
See how I'm pinching it?
Yep.
And then kind of stick in the edges on the side.
Like this?
Yeah. And people that are watching can always reference the basic tools and technique video where I show people in depth on how to make basic shapes. So now you're going to take your needle.
Okay.
And carefully, without stabbing your fingers.
All
right.
I like that I'm making you nervous.
Is it time for the stump pig? I have a stump pig right here. So once we've made like
just give up now. Just give up now. You're good.
It just takes a little bit, like this
Okay.
can take like about 10 minutes to make it really compressed. So we have like the head and then the body, and I've already attached them right here. So
Just by doing the thing?
yeah, and so now we're ready to like make legs. So this is like your favorite part because it's the yam.
The yams.
The yam part. So we take more of the core wool. Take that. And
Like this much?
yeah, kind of like just about a couple of inches, pretty thin.
How did you do the thing?
How did I stretch it out?
What? Like this?
Yeah, just like about like that. It just keeps going. It's like, it's all loose, but.
Like it's just.
And we call
like
this
this?
core wool because it's got like junk in it. So this is why it's inside and it's not pretty. It's not pretty wool.
It's the ugly wool.
It's the ugly wool for the
So
inside.
Tepig's gonna be ugly on the inside?
Well, he'll be beautiful on the outside, and that's what counts. That's terrible.
You tell it like it is, don't you?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
That's just all that matters. Are you a cute Pokemon? Nope, get out of here.
Okay, so to make our little yam hams, we're gonna just kind of take them and roll it on your finger. And you don't have to use like all of it.
Tight?
Yeah, kind of tightly on your
I
finger.
feel like my finger's gonna get stuck in there.
It won't get stuck in there.
I'm not gonna poke it with my finger in there, right?
Yeah, we are. No. So,
I feel like
then
a daredevil.
Just kind of slide it off so that you have like a little cocoon right here.
I told you.
Take the whole thing. Take the whole thing. I've done that too. You can also do this like on a pencil or like a little bamboo skewer, but I don't have any bamboo skewers with me.
We're just gonna use our fingers and get trapped.
Because it's fun that way. So then we're gonna take it and.
Wait, yours is small. Oh.
That's fine.
What did I do?
Well, I think it was just like
Did
a
I
little
mess
bit
up
too much.
already?
No, not really. It's all. See,
No, not really. Like, sort of, but...
Well, it's not really a mess up because you can always fix it.
There you go.
See, so now
So you fix
our goal is to have one side kind of be kind of fluffy, and then the other side to be, I'm going to put our little potato body down here. And then you kind of felt along, probably not in the camera, who knows where I am. And then you felt it all up and down up here.
Just
And
on
you-
the cone part?
On the cone part. So, well, all over really, but you don't have to worry about this last little section right there. And the more that you kind of keep turning it, so then that way it won't get stuck to the brush. It tends to stick more on the brush than it does on the foam.
Okay. Meh.
And then once you get to a certain point, you can kind of roll it in your hands.
Oh. It's like I'm making Play-Doh.
Exactly. And you can see how the wool is like getting a little bit tighter. They look exactly alike.
They look exactly alike.
Oh, look, Kelly, a stunt leg.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's perfect.
I'm so awesome at felting, you guys.
So if we were going to go and attach these legs,
If?
well, we are going to attach them because we want our Tepig to have legs. That would just
That'd
be
be nice.
some kind of cruel accident if you didn't. So we take I've got kind of 4 legs already prepped. I have, oh, wait.
I
Good.
have the other one. What?
Oh, good.
Whoop.
Oh, good.
What?
So there's 2 that are bigger and 2 that are smaller. So these are going to be the back legs, and these will be the front legs.
The smaller ones are the front legs?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So, and we're going to make him kind of like standing up. So you kind of just put him on your felt like this. We'll put the safety needle in place. And then you're going to take the loose part
Okay.
and felt all around the edge. Like just kind of aim for the middle. You can't hurt him because he doesn't have a soul yet because he doesn't have a face. Everybody knows that they get a soul when you make when they have a face. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So if it had a face, I'd
Yeah.
have to be worried about
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Wait, oh, I should hold that?
Hold that part. Yeah. It seems safer.
But yeah, a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're doing fine.
Surprise.
Well, see, you're kind of starting with most people have a learning curve, but we're just throwing you right into the depth of things.
That's just how I do it.
I know.
That's just,
Full throttle all the way.
yeah. I'm just like, I don't have any skills, so I'm going to make the hardest thing possible. That's the way you learn, right?
Exactly.
Yep. I see. Cool. Okay. Am I stabbing him too hard?
I don't think so.
He doesn't have
Let's
a
see, look
soul
at-
yet. It doesn't matter.
Let's pull it. Let's see. It feels attached pretty good. So, and then we kind of like, oh, I think we got that right through the eye.
Oh.
So, in our next step, we're gonna, after we attach like all of the limbs and make sure that they're in the right place, then we'll come back and
I feel
and
like it's
put some
reverse
more-
dissecting.
it's reverse dissecting. It is kind of like
little
that.
bit.
It's a little bit like that. So we're gonna attach all the limbs and then we'll be right back to give our Tepig a beautiful outside coating
When he has all his legs.
when he has all his legs. Now we have our Tepig. Look at he's so funny looking. And then I made him
Stop
some.
making fun of him.
I know, they look
He's
so
beautiful. Okay, well, he's not beautiful yet. He's
He's-
ugly on the inside and will be pretty on the outside in a minute, and that's
so
all
we
that
have
matters.
we have our little Tepig shapes, and then they can romp and play with each other later. So it'll be fun. Okay, so pig power. Okay, so now we have
Best
our
friend.
colors.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take a little bit of this special color that I made up
That's
that I
not
thought.
a little bit.
Well, it's some,
That's like a lot of it.
and then don't worry so much about how like his. Basically, he's orange. So we're gonna make everything orange, and then we'll worry about what's not orange later. So that way you don't have to like just cover his face.
Do it all
So-
orange.
Do it all in the orangey color. So I'm kind of just gonna put it down on his face.
How did you do this, Judith?
Yeah. Just kind of lay it down. And I also have like if you want, you can use a double needle. I know it's scary. Oh, rats! I have to go back over here. Okay, so
Am I doing this right?
yeah, you are. Why are we whispering? Okay, so just kind
Yours
of
is thicker than mine though. Like, is there a thing to this?
so just gonna
Oh.
hold him down like that. Like hold one finger over here,
Over here.
and then one finger over there.
Ooh.
Is that awkward for you? You
No.
can move your
I got
finger.
it.
Okay.
It's just
So, and
that
then
is
stab where your finger is not.
That's the best advice.
I know, right?
Stab where your finger is not.
So we're covering our Pokemon with wool.
This is so nerve-wracking. I don't know where my finger is.
So we're just gonna do the.
Is it not supposed to be smooth? What?
No, it's you're doing great. That's
Oh.
like a really good,
Oh, awesome.
really good. See, this is a little bit more funner than the core part. The core part is the tedious part. Though some people would say it's all tedious, but that's okay.
That's okay. Their
We don't,
opinions
we
are
don't,
wrong.
we don't listen to those people.
I feel like I'm covering up Donald Trump's head
Aw, why Donald Trump?
because it's orange like his hair.
It's
And
orange like his hair. That's
kind of like a flap like his hair. Look at that.
I see. I never thought about it that way.
Well, now every time you make one, you're
I'll-
just gonna be like, it's
I'll be
Donald
thinking
Trump.
about Donald Trump's head. You can always kind of go back and cover some of the, if you have any thin spots or you can see your core part, you'll be able to tell and you can go back, especially with this like really bright color. There's not much, totally tell where there's white showing through.
When I get done with this, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I stabbed that pig everywhere.
So if you go to cover like little legs and things,
Oh,
Just kind
I
of
didn't
like-
think about those.
I know. Well, you're just gonna kind of wrap the legs, just like when we were making the
Oh.
core shape. So you just kind of wrap around, and once again, like don't worry about we're gonna put the brown on afterwards. So it's all a
Okay.
matter of layers.
I think I need more.
More roving.
wool there, yeah.
Oh, here you go. Well, it's not really roving, but it's wool. Because
What different-
roving is like it's like saying a skein of yarn. It's just
Oh.
yarn,
Oh.
you know. But it's the kind of the form it comes in. So, like this is more of a roving because it's all
Oh, because it's all neat.
it's all long and
tidy.
stuff. And this one I kind of tore up and to make the colors. So.
Race you.
So we're working on covering our Tepig, and I've already started like putting the kind of the brown over where he needs to have brown at, like he's got kind of a brown blaze. I'm just gonna take my double needle and kind of felt this little area in. And once again, we're kind of doing layers. So once you get kind of your base coat of the orange going on, then we would just kind of come back and put in the different layers. So, and you can kind of make your lines like sharper just by kind of going along where the separation of the colors are. And I just put a little bit of kind of this red color right here to get his little face started. And the more that you kind of poke this down, I'm actually like compressing it. You can see how his face got a little bit flatter right now. So he gets more of his little pig nose shaped.
It looks beautiful.
And we're getting his little blaze going.
I can tell what it's supposed to be. It doesn't look like a
Like a-
yummy bear.
Like a yam bear anymore. That's
Yeah.
good. We're making progress. So now I'm gonna build an eye. So you can watch
Oh.
me, and then when you go to build your eyes, you'll know how to do it. And I'm just gonna kind of poke. I do like, this is my poke and swirl thing. So I'm gonna gather it up. See how the little barbs on the end of the needle are gathering up the wool. And I'm taking it and poking it down into there. And I'm just gonna go in kind of the shape that I want it to be in. Poke all the way around the edge, and it magically does it.
I know how this is gonna go for me. I can tell already.
If you make that face the whole time, that would be awesome.
Probably can. Why is it? It's not.
Just flatten it and then poke it all over.
Like,
No. Yeah. There you go. It just pokes back into itself.
So, hypothetically speaking, what if my tape pig is ugly on the inside and the outside?
There are no ugly pigs. They're all beautiful. Their mamas love
Are
them.
you sure about that?
Yeah. No, I don't. I want you to succeed so that everybody knows how easy it is. It just takes a little bit of patience and stuff.
And stuff.
Skill comes later,
Nah.
after practice. So Kelly's finishing up covering her to Pig. She's putting his little pants on, and I've made like an eye, and I've got the nose going on it, and then I'm gonna show you how I made these ears. So I took some, like, just 2 little pieces of wool of the roving, and I'm gonna kind of put them together just so that I want them to be kind of like a whale tail, because I think it'll be easier to attach them that way. And then I'm gonna use the clover tool that has 5 needles on it, and the clover brush, because we're making a flat thing, and this tool is especially nice to make those flat things on. Now, if you don't have that or this one, you can always use a single needle or a double needle, and it'll work the same on the foam as well. This will just make it kind of go along a little bit faster. So as you get started, you just kind of use your clover tool and kind of go along the edge. I'm also going to kind of start folding my ear kind of down and in, get rid of whatever that was, and just keep felting. So to keep it from sticking to the brush, you pick it up, and you can see how all the little wispies are kind of coming up on the other side. And then we're just going to kind of keep going, so that what we're doing is we're taking the fibers, and by turning them over and over again, we're kind of intermeshing them back on themselves. So what we want eventually for this to look like, as we work our way kind of up and down the little ear, is we want it to kind of look like this. So this one, it's completely felted except for the little bottom part right here, which we're going to use to attach to the head. And I can even kind of go a little bit more on this one, just so that you get kind of a good solid little ear here. He kind of has like little donkey ears, I think. So to attach these, I'm gonna put him on just on his head somehow. Let's see, that's probably good, just like that. And I'll take my double needle, and with the loose wool, because this is all the same color right here on the brown, just gonna kind of work that brown back into the brown that I have on his head. I think we're gonna give him a little mouth too, because I was like, what is missing about this? I was like, I think his little mouth is missing.
I'm missing an eyeball.
Well, but you can have another eyeball.
I can?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do you want some eyeball material?
A little bit.
All right, here's some white for you and some black. Okay, so if I was going to build the little mouth, I'm just gonna give him a kind of a little quick mouth right now, and kind of a little smile thing going on. And then later I might come in and put the tongue in there, because I think that would be fun.
What are you going to do to him?
Well, I'm just going to take a little bit, I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to kind of give him a little, cut into his little bum right here, and
That
just
doesn't
kind of give a little
sound
slit.
right.
It doesn't sound right, but it's what needs to be
Joyce,
done. He needs a
what's
tail.
wrong with you?
He needs a tail.
Well,
To Pig will
aren't
not
there
be
other
tail.
humane ways of putting on a tail on a Pokemon?
Fortunately, this is just felt, so it's just wool, so it'll be fine.
It's just
But
felt.
he won't felt a thing.
I know.
Okay.
Are you proud of yourself?
I am, yeah. Okay, so we're
I
gonna
bet
take
you've been
him.
holding on to that one for a while.
Like all the time, yeah, all the time. So I'm gonna take one of these pipe cleaners that I have, and this is like feel how rough that is. It won't hurt you like the needle.
Okay.
It's got like little.
It's not a regular crafting pipe.
No,
cleaner.
it's like for real pipes.
Oh, like a real one.
Yeah, for like tobacco Popeye pipes. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. So So I'd like to get these because they're kind of
For your pipe?
well, no, for the felting, like, for the felting. But it feels really weird when I go into those shops and ask for pipe cleaners. So I'm just taking it and I'm wrapping it around the pipe cleaner,
That's it.
and because it grabs on so well. And this will become his tail. And then I will take a little piece of the red to make the little ball on the end. So just kind of like
I should be making my eye. I'm sorry.
wrapping it around here and felting it into the ball, into a ball shape. So once you've kind of felted it into the ball shape, you can kind of roll it a little bit between your hands, which is a little bit scratchy, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm not gonna worry about kinking it or corkscrewing it until we get it into the tail. So once we have the little Tepig right here, sorry Tepig, okay. That whole thing I said about a face, that was a lie. Okay, so that's why he has a little smile on his face. Ah! So bad. All right, so
That doesn't look bad at all.
it doesn't look bad at
Just
all.
squeeze
It
his
looks-
butt.
ugh,
Just squeeze his
so
butt,
terrible.
Joyce.
And now I have to felt it shut.
What?
I know. So we made the little, you could also alternatively put a little drop of glue in there and stick it in there like that.
But that's
And then
not
that
real
way-
felting.
Well, I mean, it's real. I've done that before with some of my other creations, but it holds really well when it's.
But you just like.
I just
torturing
kind of
the
felt
taping.
it around it. But then we're going to give it the little twist so that he's got the whole signature corkscrew of Tepig. Kind of looks like a car antenna.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You only have one eyeball.
I know. I only have one eyeball too. So,
So
we're
my
kind of getting
eyeballs
ahead of ourselves. I don't even
don't
have any
match.
pants on yet.
Oh.
Your Tepig's pants are great. Those are great
Thank
pants.
you. He has a little knob
So-
on his butt though. I think that's where his tail's gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now our Tepig is almost done. So I've been felting today with Kelly from Weird Girls, and this is her first time felting anything, and we made a Tepig. So how did you like it?
I loved it. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but it was kind of scary dealing with the needles.
I know. Well, you did a really good job because
Thank
you've never felted
you.
anything before, and he's almost done. He just needs some ears, and
Ears.
mine needs like some little toenails over here and
Yes.
stuff. So
Needs a pedicure.
yeah, he needs a little bit of a pedicure, but we'll get to that. So meanwhile, thanks for felting along with us, and check out Weird Girls in the link below. And thanks for watching. For more adventures in needle felting, please check out our Etsy store for kits and supplies.